What is good, boys? In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how you can Looksmax for superiority. So each one of these things that I'm going to teach you is going to tie into the next. There's 3 levels to this, and stick around for the 3rd level because this one's very cool. You probably haven't heard of it before. So we got to start with the basics. You are going to be judged based off your looks. So the first thing that we need to tackle is the physical. So the best thing that you can do right now, no matter what your starting point is get into the gym. I've never seen someone who stayed natural look worse by getting into the gym. Adding muscle to your frame is going to be one of the best things you can do, no matter if you are fat or if you're skinny or if you're just kind of in the middle or you have some muscle. Getting in the gym and improving yourself and adding more is always going to make you look better. This is even going to improve your facial structure. They say the more muscle you have, the more it takes out from, like, it improves your jawline, things like that. So that's step number 1. Your physical is very important, so start with your body. The next thing is going to be your face. You can't change your face too much, but you can do things to improve it. So just finding a hairstyle that works best for your face, and either taking a clean shave or finding a beard if that works good for you. If it's patchy and it doesn't look too good and it kind of looks like pubes, I would highly recommend shying away from that. That's going to take away from your look. So if you can pull off the beard, great. If not, clean shave it. From here, there's not too much that you should really be doing. I don't think you need to go into depth on this. It's going to deter from the things. You have other things you can focus on, like I'll teach you in a bit, that are going to give you a much higher return on investment. So once you've tackled the physical with your body, your face optimization, the next thing you need to do is your style. So this is kind of how you wrap it all together. The style that you have is very important. Me personally, I like to go for the timeless classic looks, that old money-ish style, the James Bond look. That is never going anywhere, and that is going to make you look so mature. When I've rocked that type of look, I have gone to bars and just talked to girls who were like 30 years old, and they were like, "How old are you?" And I was like, "Yes." And they were like, 30. And I'm 20. I was 22 at the time. Yeah, I'm still 22. But I was 22 when they were saying this. I was like 30. I was almost offended. I was like, "You think I'm 30? I'm not that old. The fuck?" But how you tie it all together is very important. You can look super mature, and your confidence, your aura can be so good if you tie it all together with the right style. So I'd recommend just going for the classic looks. Getting the white, the navy blue, the black, the grays, for all the different colors that you wear. You're going to want some I Love Henley shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, just plain t-shirts. I rock those all the time with a blazer. And I get the blazers, the tan, the blue, the black. Those are all the things that you need. It's really not that complicated. There's not too much to it. The chino pants, the jeans. If you rock these looks, you're going to look very professional, and you're going to be respected by the people that come into your path, right? So it's not too much to it. Just get your style on point. You know the old money looks. Just go ahead and get those. That's going to really improve your style. It's going to tie your whole appearance together. And this takes us to the next thing. So a lot of your confidence is going to come off of your look. So that's why we tackled the physical first. Now we're tackling the mental. And your mental is going to be the confidence that you have, your communication levels. These are all very important. They're either going to improve your looks or they're going to deter from them. Because we all know it. There's been guys and girls who are extremely attractive, but they don't have confidence, or they say all the wrong things and they're terrible at communicating, and it just deters from their overall aura. So this is the next thing that you need to do. It's going to be improving yourself mentally and also just in your intelligence. So the most important things you're going to want to do is have disciplined habits in your life. This is extremely attractive. When you have disciplined things and you integrate a lot of habits in your life that are healthy habits, those are the 2 things I wanted to touch on, is discipline and habits. You're going to be so much more confident about yourself as a person, and this is going to transfer over into the way that you carry yourself, and it's going to enhance the looks that you have. I promise you it will. This is an important step that you cannot skip. So what would I recommend doing? I would recommend reading. You're always learning and improving yourself. Meditating, learning about your mind, developing awareness, being able to be present in the conversations that you have, and then gratitude journaling, and just journaling in general to understand yourself and understand your mind. These are all things that are going to really help you level up as a person, and it's going to translate over into everything that you do. Beyond that, you should do things that expand your comfort zone. So I personally love taking ice baths. I do them every morning, first thing when I wake up. I'm in Sweden right now. It's September. It's the end of September. It gets cold here. So the water's probably around like 50 degrees now. I'll go in for 8 minutes, do some breath work, and that's how I start my days. These disciplined habits are going to really build that confidence and allow you to feel great as a person. This is definitely going to improve your attractiveness. I promise you, these little things go a long way. And the last thing, which I touched on earlier, is going to be the communication that you have. So having effective communication can literally make someone who is straight up ugly attractive. We all know the funny dude who is not that good looking, but he pulls. So your communication is extremely important to be developing. Reading books like How to Win Friends and Influence People, The Charisma Myth, Captivate, even books on sales are going to help you understand sales and how to, speak to people's needs. So The Psychology of Sales, The Little Red Book of Selling, Influence. These are all books that are going to really help out your communication and allow you to succeed in life in general and really just improve your attractiveness. And this brings us to the third and final level that you've all been waiting for, and this is your aurora. This is the person that you have become in the process of looksmaxing. So this ties it all together, and this is just kind of the presence that you bring. When you show up somewhere, this is when you have your looks on point, you have your style, you're very well put together, you come into a room, you're confident, you're very well spoken, and this is the goal that everyone is striving for, that superiority complex that you will have achieved when you do all these things. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, it's definitely going to take a lot of hard work, but if you stay true to looksmaxing, you do all these steps that I told you, you will achieve this aurora around yourself in the end that is just like drawing people to you like a magnet. And I promise you, because I've been the kid that couldn't even get someone to look their way when I was younger in high school. I was extremely shy and introverted, and no one even was interested in me. I couldn't make someone think I was interesting for my life. And the biggest thing was I was lacking the communication. So all these things, they tie in. I lacked the confidence, the communication. I was a decent looking kid. I was skinny. I was still struggling to put on muscle. I was trying my best. But the mental was the area where I was blocked at, and that killed my aurora and my whole looksmaxing process. So that's why I say there's levels to this that you need to tackle and you need to accomplish if you want to be the highest version of yourself and be that superiority complex where you're just drawing people to you like a magnet. And now, I promise you, I do extremely well with girls, with making friends, with business. I can draw people into me like a magnet, and this is because of the person I've become and I've developed over these years. I've read 50 to 100 plus self-improvement books in the process of this. I've meditated for 3 years straight, been journaling for 3 years. I've been trying, failing, learning, and finally succeeding at business. It's been a long process, but the habits that I do day in and day out, the constant improvement I'm doing on my body, my face, my mind, it all translates to the person that you become, and that person will be very attractive. I promise you this. So if you stay consistent with this, you will have success in the long run. But that is exactly what you're going to need to do to looksmax for superiority. If this video provided you with any value, go ahead and like and subscribe. Comment down below which stage you feel that you're at currently and what you're going to start doing to improve that. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day, everyone.